Being someone's girlfriend is not the same thing as being someone's wife. I repeat, being someone's girlfriend is not the same thing as being someone's wife. If your man currently has you as girlfriend status, I mean, you guys have been boyfriend and girlfriend for the past 2 years, you should be a little embarrassed. And this is specifically for women that are ready to get married, not in high school. There's of course exceptions, but I'm specifically speaking to those that are ready to get married. You are single until you're not. I need you to literally ingrain this phrase into your mind and remember this always. Till he puts the ring on it, you are still single. And so is he. So if your goal is marriage and you want to be a wife, you want to be a wifey, I need you to know the differences between girlfriend privileges and wife privileges. And we're going to get into that in today's episode. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Carla and welcome to Carla's Corner. Here, my ladies have all 3 B's: beauty, booty, and brains. Let's get into it. This is specifically for girlies who date for marriage, who date with the intention of marriage. If you are not a girly who dates for marriage, this video is not for you. You will get offended and I will call you out. So instead of you getting triggered and butthurt, I recommend you step out of this episode. First of all, I need you guys to understand that I'm not a big fan of this girlfriend era or this girlfriend title because it literally has no authority. Fiance or husband, it's a little bit more serious, but boyfriend and girlfriend, come on. When you are girlfriend and boyfriend, this is a time that you are getting to know each other's communication style. And if one of you is anxious attachment or the other one is a secure attachment, whatever the case may be, this is when you need to figure out if you can solve problems together. Remember, when you are his girlfriend, it's a preview to the movie. He needs to see the potential of what it could be like living with you. Why would a man go the extra mile for something that he's already receiving for free? Your time, your effort, and your physical access. Why would he want to ask you to be his wife if he already has all the benefits of you? That's the approach I need you to have. That's the mindset that I need you to have. Remember, when you give someone something for free, they do not value it. And in this case, you're giving yourself out for free. So, what are wife privileges that I see a lot of young ladies and a lot of women do in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship? First of all, I'm just going to say it. Do not move in with your boyfriend if he is just your boyfriend. Move in with him when he is your husband. There is no reason why you need to be moving in with your boyfriend at all. At all. A lot of people say, well, I just want to see how it is living with him before I say yeah. Most likely you will end up separating because any little fight is going to be a big fight and there's going to be no substance. When you're actually married, there's substance to fight for the relationship. Which leads me to number 2. There's no reason why you need to be sleeping over at your boyfriend's house. That is not signaling a good message there. If you want to be a lady, act like a lady. You have a home of your own. You have a house of your own. You have your own room. Be a lady. Let it be mysterious. Let him want to fight for you. Let him want to fight for your time, fight for your presence. Again, this is coming from personal experience. One of my husband's biggest motives of wanting to marry me was because he wanted to wake up next to me. I know that it sounds corny and cheesy, but that's just the reality of our relationship. I did not sleep over at my boyfriend / now husband's house before. First of all, I'm a lady and I have a home to get to, and at the time I was living with my parents, I was not about to disrespect my parents in that way. Call me traditional if you will, but if you want the best treatment and if you want to get married, this is how you do it. If you want to position yourself in a way where it'll incentivize a man to want to get married with you, this is how you do it. You want the full protection, you want the full status, then you need to sacrifice some things and, use self-control before you get there. This all requires patience and self-respect. Choose your standards above your feelings always. This also includes being intentional with your dates. I do not want you to be at your boyfriend's house for dates. I do not want you to start this Netflix and chill tradition. That is not acceptable. If you want the best treatment from a man, make him work for it. This is when you make a man work for it. Yes, in the dating stage, it's also very important, but it matters most when you are boyfriend and girlfriend, because this is when you will test your boundaries and see if you really believe in the things that you say you believe in. Because mind you, he is also testing you. I want you to know that. Just how we have tests for men, which is our boundaries and our standards, men also have tests for women. So they want to see if you're a woman of your word, just how you're checking if he's a man of his word. So that is why you need to have these boundaries of physical access to you, your presence, and your time. They need to work for this if marriage is the goal. Thirdly, another wife privilege that I see a lot of women perform when they are girlfriend and boyfriend is home chores. Why are you cooking for him when you are his girlfriend? Why are you doing his laundry when you are his girlfriend? Even I, as a wife, we take turns. And this isn't to say that if acts of service is your love language, oppress it. No. There are other ways that you can show acts of service. Don't do this to yourself, because this is going to have an expectation placed on you and pressure to be a homemaker, which, is the goal. But let's make our lives easy here, and let's not start early. Because when you do move in and when you get married and you start cooking and you start cleaning, he will appreciate it more. It won't be a given. It'll be like, oh my gosh, you do this? Leave him surprised. Leave him surprised. Let him get excited for the day that he asks you to be his wife. Come on, ladies. Lead up to this excitement. I need you to understand that men want to work for you. Let them work for your hand. The more he invests in you, the less likely he is going to let go of you. Why do you think men love video games? Why do you think men love business? Because they're always trying to reach for the next level, the next quest. In order to ignite that version of themselves of wanting to consistently impress you and protect you and provide for you, give them a little bit each day, not all of you. Lead up to that moment. I'll tell you something. Men loving when a woman is hard to get. Not because of a game. They just love knowing that they're investing something worth fighting for. Remember, we do not value free things. We value things that we had to work hard for. Same thing applies here. You consider yourself wife material. Act like a wife. I am not going to give access to a man the same way that I give access to my man, because my man worked for that. Not only that, but not everybody gets to see me in that light. So do the same. Standards above feelings always. Reason why you should also have these boundaries set out for yourself is because let's say that he has the wrong intention or he doesn't have the best intention set out for you. You are not losing anything. You will leave out of that relationship saying, I had my standards high and he did not meet up to them. You won't feel like he emptied you out. This is the smartest way to manage and handle a relationship. So protect yourself by not giving your fullest self. Literally leave him nothing for him to take with him. Play the game and play the game well, because it'll benefit you. Just saying. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for listening. Bye.